And those who have the hubris to stand amongst the gods open the gate to divinity, and the true light of those of the great ones washes through. They realize that their own light is not enough, and that a shadow might be cast into the lands behind them. Unfortunately, this is the case of our poor host, as the snake-infested shadow of the great old ones of Yharnam pursues the arrogant in search of none other than their blood. Welcome back, everyone, to some Elden Ring invasions. That's about as much story time as I have in me for narration. Because I just like talking about builds a lot. So this is a Fire Shadow of Yharnam themed set. It is done at rune level 13. One of the main things you'll be seeing a lot of is a Poison Mist Bandit's Curved Greatsword. A single curved sword kind of just matches what the kind of like saber-esque swords that the two of the three, actually no, all the three shadows use them, or maybe it's been a minute since I've played Bloodborne, but I know that I think the lightning shadow might use a mace more similar to the to Nitrous. But still, Shadows of Yharnam are a boss from Bloodborne, and it's spooky season, so it's time to bring out some stuff. All of the fun things. Now, um, the Venom Fang is a very nice soft swap on this build. Although the Fire Shadow doesn't inflict any poison themselves, I do really I like poison. It's a fun status element to use, and with all of the snakes in the fight with the Arnhem Shadows, I think it's very fitting to have the poison. The three major spells that aren't just the quality of life ones are Catch Flame, Fire Serpent, and O Flame. Sorry, not O Flame. Um, uh, Fire Whip is the Dark Souls one version of this, but Whirl O Flame. There we go. So those are the three major spells. Since this is such a low level, um, the uh, yeah, and it's very fitting to the fire because of the shadows there is a lightning shadow, a fire shadow, and a much more like melee sword focused shadow. And in Bloodborne theme, I've got the pulley crossbow to just shoot hosts because it's Bloodborne. If you don't have a gun, you have the Fist of Gratia. Um, but that very niche. Well, it's not. Bloodborne isn't necessarily niche, but that just aside, I like using the pulley crossbow. It's a very nice little, like when it's not like crazy status stuff, and at low level, you can just like the arrows are the bolts do some more significant damage. It is really nice. And this duo is just like probably one of the most honest duos I've seen. Just like battle axe, Godric soldier armor, and a guy with heavy rolling with a piercing fang Naga Kiba. Like that. Give some love to these guys for just some honest fun hosting. Fire Serpent is amazing. Catch Flame is amazing. Whirl of Flame is it is a very fun spell, but it mostly just because it's flashy. It does not necessarily have great damage or poise damage. For a couple invasions, just because their curved swords do look katana-esque, I didn't have a Blood Flame Blade double slash Uchi Katana, um, which is the budget Rivers of Blood and will absolutely cause people to explode at this particular level. It does not necessarily have the same stat requirement in terms of arcane, and you honestly don't need it. And phantom hits still cause the blood flame debuff to go up. So, as you can see, um, this is pretty strong. It is so, and it, I don't know, I like poisoning everyone with those ones. Oh yeah, and the fashion. Right, it's just like the standard hood and mask. I believe the perfumer's gloves, Death Knight, torso, and the greaves of night. It's not like a perfect Shadow of Yharnam cloak, but it has a lot of the ragged armor feel to it, and I really appreciate. I don't know, like the fashion is just really good. It looks like a Yharnam shadow because there's not really just like a straight black cloak in um, in Elden Ring to match that. Um, and in terms of consumables, I kind of just have a regular convenient loadout, and Whirl of Flame is actually kind of a very silly wake up because you can just cast. It takes a while to cast, so you can just cast it while somebody is down. But yeah, so that's like the major thing of just Poison Bandit Curve Sword, Blood Flame Blade Uchi Katana, just for having a sword that's on fire because there's no standard just fire damage enhancement in Elden Ring. Um, Daggers for crits, and of course the flame strike, venomous fang, and of course I cannot resist adding footage of me fighting a host who does not want to go fight Draconic Tree Sentinel. But I hope you're enjoying the spooky season. I hope that you um, are enjoying the invasions. Also, like if they don't have like the proper talismans equipped, you just like two-hit poison somebody. And also considering they're using like a Sacred Blade Shamshir, they know what they're doing. They can beat Draconic Tree Sentinel. Don't feel bad for them. Thank you all so much for watching. If there's any I was gonna say some suggestions. If you want to see if there's another spooky themed thing you might want to see, let me know. If not, have a great spooky season, and I'll catch you in the next video. See ya!